Hi! So today I was assigned a new project. I'm actually really excited about it. It sounds really cool, fun, fresh, interesting, but I thought it would be a cool opportunity to show you guys my creative process. One of the things my professors really focus on is the process of how you get from the beginning of a project to the end of a project. Like, we are graded on process. So not only is it important, but maybe some of you guys will find it helpful and also interesting. Okay, so I have the project pulled up for you guys. This is actually our final project for the class Computer Graphics 1. It is the album launch campaign. Okay, so the assignment. You will create a band and design an album launch campaign. To do. Research album covers, gig posters, band social media, and band merch to give yourself a reference as to what info is necessary for each. Create a band randomly from your randomly drawn genre and backstory. It is important to understand the target audience for your band as well as the appropriate visual language for that audience. Okay, so we're gonna need an album cover design, 1+ poster designs, 1+ t-shirt design, 3+ Instagram posts, 2 Addy boards, and a digital process book. So in class today, we were assigned our prompt and our random object that we have to incorporate. I'll read you guys my prompt. Mabel, Eleanor, Nellie, and Amelia, an all-girl band from Lincoln, Nebraska, have become regionally famous as blank artists. They are really into blank and want to be sure that this plays some part in the design. My random object was holograms, so they're really into holograms and want to be sure that this plays some part in the design. So it's a girl band, they're from Nebraska, regionally famous, they're into holograms. I was thinking maybe indie rock or psychedelic pop. We are in the ideation stage, inspiration, which means I get to think a lot about what I want to do, and I get to do a lot of thumbnails, and I get to write a lot about what I want to do. I get to look at a lot of inspiration, I get to research. I don't know yet what to name the band, what to name the album, but I do have a couple ideas. I've already started making a playlist about what kind of music they would maybe make as a real band. So yeah, what's due for next class, we need album concepts and thumbnails, and then we have to gather our imagery. Wish me luck. Hello. We are in the second week of our project. It's a lot for sure. It's a doozy. He gave us these questions that we need to answer about our band. 1, the name of the artist and the name of the album and the backstory. 2, the genre and a brief explanation of its roots or characteristics. 3, the themes expressed in their music, which should align with the theme of the visuals. 4, the aesthetic of the music. 5, what the inputs above imply for the visual choices and symbols on the cover and in the campaign. 6, the actual concept for the project. All right. I did already collect some imagery off Pinterest, and there's some pretty cool stuff. I imagine these young girls have gone through a lot. Maybe they consider themselves kind of outsiders, and they've formed a bond. And they all used music to cope. All these girls used music as an outlet and to kind of escape the world. I imagine the music would kind of sound fun, kind of funky, psychedelic, but if you listen to the lyrics, it would be something deeper, kind of depressing, sort of. I think these girls are just kind of venting. They're expressing their emotions, their confusion, their angst. I think that this band would be their escape from reality. Themes of daydreaming and fantasy, as well as hard, harsh reality, will be kind of like contrasting in their music. Yeah. Hello! So it's December now. The last few weeks have been very hectic, but I've been working really hard on the project. There's a ton to do. It is a gigantic project, and it is due a week from today. So I just want to get you guys caught up as to where I'm at. Did a ton of roughs. I did them in a very short amount of time, and basically I burnt myself out. The stuff that I was creating just didn't feel like how I wanted it to feel. And I kind of felt like my professor was pushing me in one direction, but I felt like I really had a vision to go another direction. So basically I got frustrated and left it alone for about a week. But I started to figure it out. I got to the point where there were 3 main contenders for my album cover. So I set up an Instagram poll on my story to help me decide which one to pick. While the poll did help, it also helped me realize what I wanted to do. This one actually got the most votes, but this one was very close behind, and it was the one that my professor preferred, so he's the one grading me. So I chose that one and I started to run with it. It went through a couple different phases before it got to the point where it's at now, but it is finally coming together, and in the wick of time. I am still behind on the project, but I think I will have everything done by Wednesday. Things are getting intense. I can do it. And here is where I'm at currently. I have the front cover, the back cover. I have the inside cover and all the typeset lyrics. I have a poster that I need to work on. And here's what I still need to do. I need a sleeve, I need a label, I need to figure out t-shirts, and I need the social media. Whew. I better get to work. Wish me luck. Hey guys, it's Olivia, post-project. I did survive, so let's take a look at how everything turned out. There is a ton to unpack from this project. Let's take a look first at the main event, the album cover. I really love how the album cover came out. I think it looks beautiful. I love the vibes that it gives off, and I really do think that I communicated that sort of dissonance with reality. Now the inside of the cover. On the inside of the cover, I have the typeset lyrics as well as the band themselves. I think it came together overall to be pretty effective, and I think it makes sense. Next, the records themselves have little circle labels on them that I designed. I think they're cute, but they're definitely not my favorite part of the project. The record also came in a sleeve that you can see in this mock-up just a little bit. Moving on to my one t-shirt design. My main struggle with this t-shirt was that I couldn't find any tie-dye t-shirt mock-ups. So I found an image of a woman wearing a tie-dye t-shirt, and I just put the Dizzy Days logo on the t-shirt. My professor liked that I did this. He thought it was a creative solution, which is what graphic design is all about, so I was happy with that. Now moving on to the social media posts. I actually had a lot of fun with their social media, and I put a ton of effort into it. Obviously, I had already defined what the band looked like from the inside cover and also the poster that you're gonna see. So I worked with stock imagery of the same models so that there was consistency. For some of them, I would take their face and put it onto another person. For others, I would take their picture and put it in the studio, for example. It was a good opportunity to show off my Photoshop skills as well as my innovation. I love how they turned out. The last part of this project was the poster, and I actually really like it. It has all the necessary information, and I think that it is visually appealing. Overall, this project was insane, but I loved it. It was a ton of work, and as you can see from past clips in this video, I was very stressed. But now that it's over and done with, I can really appreciate how hard I worked on it, and I am proud of myself. But yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know. I think it's easy to look at the outcome of a project and not realize how much goes into it. That's kind of why I wanted to make this video. And I probably didn't even cover it all as much as I tried. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.